Hey there. In this video, I want to talk about master or global text formatting site settings. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on enter on my Cheetah site builder found at thebestsitebuilder.com. When I do that, here's all the sites that I built. You can see I have 7 pages of them. I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to start with a site that I already built. And I'm going to actually go to a live site on the homepage. Let this load up. And when I get here, making master edits across the whole site is actually super easy. Let's let this load. This site has a lot of YouTube videos and stuff on it. So it looks like it's taking a little bit more time than I would have liked, but here we go. So now I'm going to show you this. Here's a site that is open in the editor. I'm going to click right here, this A up here. This is like master site settings for fonts. And when I do that, I see my H1 right here. So sites, the texts are usually set up in preset fonts. H1, I want you to think of H as being like a heading, header. H2 typically would be a little smaller than H1. H3, H4, H5, H6, and paragraph. Those are like the standards that like real website builders use. They come in and they pre-configure their text settings in advance. And they can pre-configure it on the best site builder by choosing the font family, the font size, the size on mobile, and the line height. That means how much space is between them. So let's see what happens right here, because I may have actually made changes to these. So I'm not 100% sure these are going to change. Oh, and it does. So look at everywhere I've used the H1 on my site, I can change just like that. So you can change it after the fact, or you can pre-configure it before. So see right here, this is changing. I tend to like to pre-configure them. So now let's hit the letter again, and that closes that menu. I'm going to leave this site, and I'm not going to save any changes, although I don't think there's any issues there. So now if I was going in and starting a site from scratch, this is potentially the first thing I would do. So I want to go back to my site menu. And in this example, I'm just going to hit create new site. And I'm only going to test site this for this example. So I'm going to type in test site 2. I'm actually going to delete it as soon as I'm done. And I'm going to hit blank template. There's the site right there. I'm going to go to edit page. And I will walk through what I do. And every user will have different preferences, of course. But I let the page load up. And as soon as I can click on the letter here, I do. And this opens up my fonts, right? I can also upload a font, which I have done more than once. So if I come down to like H1, if I scroll down here, I've actually uploaded Chalkboard and this one right here. I can't remember the name of it. But I also like Andale Mono. So if I want all my H1s to be Andale Mono, I just click on it and now they will be. Font, I find 80 very large for H1. So I'm going to bring this down to 60. I'm going to leave 40 there and I'm going to leave line height. So remember, 60 on desktop, 40 on mobile. I'm going to come down here. I'll change this one also to Andale Mono. Sorry for the pronunciation. And I said I was 60 and 40. I just want this one to be smaller. So I might go 50 and 30. Scroll down a little more. I might go 40 and 25. I might go 30 and 20. I might go 20 and 16. I might go 15, and 12. And I might go really small, 12 and 10. And now those are the settings across the entire site. I'll click the letter again. I will add a blank panel just to show you something. So when I click in here, make it bigger just to have room to work. I'm going to delete the text that's already there, but I'm going to add text, and I'm going to add each one. So elements, texts, I'm going to add H1. I'm going to add H2. I'm going to add H3. I'm going to add H4. I'm going to add H5, H6, and paragraph. Okay. I'm also going to look at them on mobile. I can click the little mobile view over here. And you'll see how they look like on mobile, which is pretty good. And it's just a way to preset everything and sort of stay organized from the beginning. Now, if you start to build your website and you decide you have an H1 text somewhere and you don't like it, you want it bigger, you can come over here and just change it, and it will change it across the whole site. So I can click on H1 right there. It'll bring me up here. I can change the font as well as the size. And I could actually change the line height for multiple lines, and that'll make sense. I could actually even make master changes to the color. So that is it. What we just did is pre-configured our fonts to be used across our entire website. I do this every single time, almost as one of my first steps. I did want to show you footers and headers and panels and elements first, but this is a really good time to decide if you're going to make this a best practice or not and go from there. The next video is going to be changing the background of a panel. So this was a panel right here. I'm going to show you how to change the background colors. I'm going to show you how to add an image as the background. I'm also going to show you all the steps to add a video, as well as I'm going to show you where to find legal video clips and legal images that are copyright free. So that's it. Thanks for watching. This was video lesson number 5, changing the master text settings, the global text settings across your whole site. See you guys in the next video.